folks. So here we go. This was being portrayed as the reason that Miami was shut down was because of COVID, violation restrictions and stuff like that, and people violating the restrictions or having it too much. Now here's the actual truth. Let's go ahead and look. Let's take a look here. And here's the thing. What we're actually going to see is the and we'll see in this video the reason that the media is not actually taking a bigger look at this. We're going to see why the media is not taking a bigger look at this. So let's just try to figure out the reason why. Well, it's Trump supporters. That's why, right? That's the white supremacists are at it again. The Trump supporters are at it again, and they're white supremacists. That's definitely what it is. Here we go. Let's see. I wonder how many. I guess the other question I would have is how many other while these guys were fighting. I wonder how many terms of endearment were thrown around. How many terms of endearment were thrown at the? How many times was that term of endearment thrown at these people? Let's take a little bit more of a look. Let's see. I mean, we can't really get a good look on what's happening here. So we'll keep going. It's starting to, when you hear the voices, it's starting to become very apparent. But we still, this could be transphobic Trump supporters. So let's just look. They look like Trump supporters to me. I mean, I'm not, I'm just going to go ahead and call it now, at least as far as I've seen. They definitely look like Trump supporters. Let's see if, let me go ahead and go up in here. It says national media. This is some guy named Momar or whatever. Let's take a little bit more of a look. This was actually the aftermath of the business. This is the aftermath of the business that these Trump supporters decided that they would tear to pieces. And I really can only assume that they're Trump supporters because of the amount of attention that the media is giving them. So let's just keep going. This guy was walking out he walked out on the bill. It's so common during spring break, and the waiters are now having to chase down patrons and tackle them in the street. Chase down these Trump supporters. Here we go. I'm still convinced that they're white supremacists. Still convinced they're white supremacists. Transphobes, every one of them. Look at this. I'm still going with insurrectionists. I am. I'm going to have to. Oh crap! Let's see this one. Oh, they definitely look like Trump supporters. I can tell. See, I can tell from the blonde hair that it's definitely a Trump supporter. The blonde hair in this one right here. That screams Kayleigh McEnany. It really does. It screams Kayleigh McEnany to me. The fights just don't end here. Oh, it says, oh no, they carried out the airport like these two ladies in Fort Lauderdale. Looks like some more fighting is going on. Some more Trump supporters. Hey, she's a freak. Look at this. Look at this right here. This woman's a freaking killer. I can tell. Look at my mouse pointer right here. That right there alone tells me that woman is a killer. That she is a killer, but don't push her. because she has her nose out. Both of them have their noses out of their masks. That's the problem. Definitely insurrectionist, Trump supporter, transphobe, bigot, homophobe, Nazis. Oh, blonde hair. That's how I'm telling you, guys, this is how you know, whatever kind of, whatever, this is how you know that this is definitely a Trump supporter. Oh, there we go. It's and the white cop, I mean, to get outside of this sarcasm, the white cop probably just doesn't want to touch him because he's going to be called a bigot and a Nazi. If Lord have mercy, if he jumps in there. If he jumps in there, he can lose his career. So he's just, you know what? If I were a cop, I'm serious. Like I would bend down and say that I had some bad Benihana or something, and say that there was no way that I was totally indisposed. I would go in the restroom and just sit there. I'd sit on the toilet in the restroom and scroll. I'd just be scrolling on my phone. Because there's no way in the world I would lose my job or my career over getting in the middle of something so stupid. Look at this. Look at this. Look at this. Look at him. I'm gonna tell you now. I'm just gonna leave it there, and I'll link this. I'll link this in the description. Here's the thing. All kidding aside, I got myself all cut off here. Here's the thing. If we don't acknowledge these things in the community, and I have to say black community because black people seem to want to. A lot of black people seem to want to put segregate ourselves into a separate community. If we don't address things like this, we can never win and never go forward. There's no way to ever go forward. As long as you sit there and let white leftists, white progressives co-sign and be okay with things like this and don't call this out, there's a problem there. Here's the other thing when it comes to this. This is the kind of behavior that they expect out of you, Negro. You have to understand this. This is why they don't call you out for things like Cardi B and WAP and things like all of this fighting and all that. This is the reason they don't call you out. The reason they don't call you out because this is expected behavior from you. This is what they expect. What they don't want you to do is take responsibility for your actions. Go and get a trade. Go to school. Get off of government welfare and get off of and go forward with your life. That's what they don't want you to do. They want you to completely and totally subscribe to their agenda, and they'll let you keep acting like this as long as they have your support. Comment, like, share, subscribe, and see you in the next one. All right.